Tonight, my mom took me and my best friend or my buddy to the cinema to watch a new movie since we kind of had a date, like a schedule. We had kind of planned a schedule to watch the movie, but then when came there, I found out that me and my bestie didn't bring our tickets, so we have to go all the way to another cinema, like a cinema in that kind of company, but in a different locations to watch the movie right on time. And then when we went there, like unfortunately, we checked the wrong locations, like the wrong time, and the movies that the time we thought that is in the movie is in that theater is supposed actually turn out to be a theater in the Ho Chi Minh City and like that. But then luckily we found seats in a Spider-Man's X kind of traveling between universe movie, the kind like that movie revolves around Miles Morales. I think that is his name, who isn't supposed to be a Spider-Man but accidentally got injected by a spider came from the Earth 42. But that boy is in the Earth 1610. So like a crazy scientist somehow bring that spiders into other dimensions, and then it accidentally injected him and he turned out to become the Spider-Man in that world, which isn't supposed to have a Spider-Man at all, since someone killed him, I guess. And then he met a girl, but that is in the previous movies. That's not really related, but this girl is related to this movie, so I'm gonna talk about her. Like, he met that girl Gwen Stacy on a mission, and then they become friends, and I kind of think that Miles have a crush on her. And but then she left due to some like arguments with her fathers, and he tried to arrest her for murdering her bestie Peter Parker, who was supposed to be the Superman in that world. And then when she was like at the corner, and some random Spider-Mans appeared there and helped her and allowed her to become a member of the Spider Society, like months later, when everything went normal until months later, and when Stacy went back to the world where Miles lived, and like she had a mission there to like track down the enemies, the nemesis, Miles' nemesis, I think, named Spot. But then she like can't help herself, and then went to meet Miles, and then Miles figured out about the society that that was Stacy was in, and then like he wants to come with her, but he can't leave his parent behind, and his and his parent has some kind of argument going around lately. But then his mom encouraged him to follow up the girl because that like he Miles literally light up when he's around, like for real. He's being such a simp, I can't believe it. But then he wasn't supposed to come with Gwen, and like he was invisible. No, not invisible. Yeah, he's invincible, and Gwen can't see him, and he followed her into the dimension. And when he went there, he figured out that in every universe there are many Spider-Mans going around there, and even Spider-Girls, Spider-Women, and everything. And like in every dimension, like his like Spider-Man's fathers has to die. he like the leader didn't want Miles to came back because he knew that if Miles came back, he would try everything to stop it. And if a main event in the webs of events relating to all the spiders in the world, like if one event's main events got boom, then all the other that world will be unlinked to the other world, and then it would cause chaos and destruction. And because that leader have done something like that before, so he knew what the consequence would be, and he desperately want didn't want Miles to leave, so he's like gathered up all the Spider-Mans in the society to chase down a single boy. Like who does that nowadays? But then Miles fight it, and went to the machines that can like leave, like can teleport spiders into their worlds due to the DNA of the spiders that bite them. But then Miles didn't get bite from the spider in that universe. The spider that bite him traveled in different universe, so he got into the wrong home, wrong version of himself, like the identical version of him, but like just evil, more evil, I guess. And then when he went there, he find out Uncle Aaron, the guy who used to be a bad guy in his world, is still a bad guy in this world, in this current world though. Like has a plan with somebody called Miles in this world too, so he followed him up, but he's getting beat down when he doesn't realize. And when he woke up, he found another girl, no, not another girl, another guy called Prowley or something like that, like a criminal. But that guy wore a mask on, and he said, and that guy asked him if he had a dad, still had a dad, and Miles said yes. So when the guy unmasked himself, he's Miles more or less in that world. And in a change of, I think, sense, the once they see the Spider Girl, like that Miles get in love with, that girl teamed up with a bunch of Spider-Mans in the previous movies to like rescue him from going to his wrong dimension and